Hey, this is Gregg Dourgarian. I've been coding a lot. I'm putting out our next version of our lead generation system in TempWorks for staffing companies especially. And I've been coding a lot, so I got some techniques that I found really saved me a lot of time. I thought I'd share them here. First one is that although C# doesn't offer preprocessor macros, you can do these directives like this if debug statement. So if I want a particular behavior while I'm testing, I can go ahead and insert that. Like here I've set that handled property to true, which basically lets me bounce out of an error I might be having from some code I just wrote without having to restart the app from Visual Studio to do further debugging. So that's one. Another one is to do snippets. Now you can go ahead and do snippets from the Tools Manager and go to the Code Snippets Manager right here. I find it actually much easier just to manage the snippets from a separate window like this window here, which is an editor that I use. But I basically got a prop CM snippet that I've written. You can get the title here, and here's the code for it. So basically it's going to insert this code, and if you look carefully, those $type settings, for example, are basically replaced when you start typing within Visual Studio. So for example, I can use that by going prop CM and pressing tab, and I can get to this point. Now it lets me fill in for all of those placeholders, and within seconds I've done what would have taken me maybe a whole minute and a half to code out. So snippets are great. Use them. Code them in a different window and save them. I find that a lot more practical. Third thing that you can do is conditional breakpoints. So here I have a breakpoint set, but what if I'm going through this a lot and I only want to catch it at a certain time? Well, I could set a condition. For example, I is greater than 5, which if true, then it actually stops at that breakpoint. So if you're in an area where you're making multiple passes, many passes through a given area of code, but you only want to capture in a certain situation, you can do that. The fourth one is a little freebie product that I use, and it's I've basically set it up to activate via Control Y. And what this thing is called Sonic File Finder allows you to do is, in a big project like TempWorks, we literally have thousands of files in our solution. I can, if I want to just find the helper methods, do a search like that and go right to that routine. So there you go. That's Sonic File Finder. There you are. Four little techniques to help you program faster in Visual Studio. Thanks a lot.